because our governor is a Trump lackey who loves to comply in advance and also to do Trump's bidding on his own, maybe without even have being asked to do so. So our governor is actually targeting our blue cities himself, specifically Houston, which is where I am, in much the similar way that Trump is targeting other American cities across the country. So there is that. That is fun for us here. But these norms, as you were saying, like nothing about this is normal. It's all very, very strange. I know that there's other stories that we're gonna touch on later on in this show, but just the fact that so much of this is being publicized, the fact that, Pete Hegseth had that weird meeting with all of the generals, and we saw so much of it, right? All of these things used to be kept public, for better or for worse, right? Well, all I'm saying is that these are very, very unusual times, but it seems as though a lot of things that used to be kept from the public, things that were confidential, things that just didn't need to be publicized necessarily, are being publicized, because what they're trying to do is create an environment of chaos and fear and uncertainty for the American people. And it's not just an environment anymore of these things, specifically of uncertainty, but things are very uncertain right now for the American people. There are new tariffs coming out all the time, tariffs that are going to target lower and middle income families. For example, why are they putting a tariff on furniture from IKEA? Who buys furniture from IKEA? People who can't afford to buy furniture from anywhere else but IKEA. No hate to IKEA, by the way. Like, they have some good stuff, but at the same time, all these things are directly impacting families, bottom lines within households, right? The farming issues, everything's going on with American farming. As a very direct result, I feel like we should emphasize that point, a direct result of these tariffs, all of that is affecting people, their grocery bills, the things that Trump promised them that he was going to fix. That's why people voted for him, because the eggs were too expensive. All of that stuff has gotten so much worse under this administration in just a few months, not even a year yet of the Trump administration being in power. And one can hope that these people who voted for Trump, because specifically things were too expensive, that they will start to kind of understand that he's not doing what he's saying. And if that is their big waking up moment, then let it be that. But on top of that, right, all these other things, the way that he's targeting cities, the way that he's cultivating this environment of fear, the way that, we're getting tweets from Kash Patel, the FBI director, giving us updates on what should be like a closed investigation under any other FBI director. The fact that we're living in this very strange time and things feel off to people, all those other things, you can isolate yourself within your bubble at home and just pretend that it's not happening.